I wanted to cover the B1, B2 visas, known as tourist visas. Most people know about the B2 visa, which is a tourist visa for pleasure. People come to the U.S. to visit and tourism. They want to visit locations and bring family members with them. The B2 allows any person who comes to the U.S. with a visa to stay here for up to 6 months for tourism and pleasure. What most people are not familiar with is the B1, which is a subcategory of the tourist visa. B1 is a business visa allowing a professional to come to the U.S. For a particular purpose, not to visit for pleasure, but for business. The B1 covers a variety of aspects. One of them is to negotiate a business, negotiate a lease, meet with potential business partners, and also the visa allows people to come in lieu of other visas. A very common visa category of the B1 is the B1 in lieu of the E2. For example, if somebody decides to become a prospective investor in the U.S., but they're not yet sure as to where to invest and how to invest or where to buy the business and how to buy the business, they can initially apply for the B1 visa in lieu of the E2. They tell the consul that their objective is to come to the U.S., invest, look for the location, and look for partners to help them in that capacity. And so the consul will give them a B1, but I'll put a notation on the visa, prospective investor. So when they arrive to the U.S. and the port of entry, the officer will ask them, what is the purpose of your visit? They will say business. And if they question further, they'll see the notation on the visa that they're coming here to look for a business. Another very popular reason for a B1 visit is companies that have partners in other countries. They want to bring professionals to the U.S. to learn on a particular skill or learn on a particular device or software. The B1 is a good and quick visa to get those people over here for a few weeks so they can learn on the product, come to the meeting, and join the professionals in the U.S. Another subcategory of the B1 is the B1 in lieu of the H1. Sometimes people come to the U.S., but they're not ready to be hired yet by the employer. They are able to come here on a B1 to meet for a job interview if they have the H1B subcategory listed on the visa. B1 is a good visa for a quick purpose. You're not allowed to work on the B1. You're not allowed to be paid in the U.S. It's very important to have that distinction that you're not supposed to be paid or do any actual work on the B1. So in sum, the B1 and the B2 are both tourist visas, except that the B1 allows a person to come and do some business prospecting, business negotiation, business meetings. The visa is applied for at the U.S. Embassy in the foreign country. A person should apply for Form DS-160 when they do that, and they have to make sure they have a letter of invitation from the U.S. company who is inviting them here for a business person. It's pretty easy to apply, and most people are not aware of that visa, but for any business purpose that requires a quick entry to the U.S., the B1 can achieve that purpose and is an excellent visa to apply for that purpose. If you need more information or help with your case, please call us at 619-819-9204 or visit our website, www.h1b.biz. Thank you.